was perfect on the reaction time. Chevrolet products coming to the starting line next. Danny Butler and Tyree Smith. Butler right side based right here in Texas. 2016 model Chevrolet Camaro. Currently is qualified with an 865 at 158 for the Camaro. That puts him in the 4th field in the number 53 spot. That's how tight this field is. Left side Tyree Smith. Ladies and gentlemen,
6'9" and 200. If your tuner's got the tuner right for these conditions, you're gonna get down the track, racers.
Danny Butler right hand side going 856 at 158, also picking up over his previous best. So again, as Peter just mentioned, the air is great right now. It is the best we've seen all week. So if the tuners and the chassis crew guys make the right adjustments, you can lay down possibly new record bests. Here comes another one of our 6-second cars. Right side, John Lund out of Brooksville, Florida. 673 at 208 miles an hour. He's currently qualified number 3. Left side, Brian Cummings would love to join that 6-second group. The Louisiana-based 2014 Mustang, the black and blue car. 709 at 205 is where he is currently qualified. So he's just a heartbeat or two away from the 6s. He's in. Side, and his crew celebrates. That picks up almost 0.3 of a second, and 4 miles an hour. We now have 6 cars. Below next, a pair of Mustangs on the starting line. The right-hand side, not shy about hiding the twin turbos. They're right out there in the atmosphere. The Missouri-based 2015 model Mustang right side. That's the kind of dark gray and orange car. He is not on the sheet yet. I do not know if he hasn't tried to attempt a pass yet, or if this is his first shot at the racetrack, but either way, has no data on the screen yet. He'd like to add himself to the list. Barry Gomez left side out of Colorado, 2018 copper-colored Mustang, 779. He's qualified number 20. That is a solid run for your first shot right there. Joe Holt will bump himself into the top 16. So stuck out there. The guy that they used to call El Prepe doing his best, but as we talked about, as Peter just mentioned, a lot of great people on this crew brought in from different places to help give us this amazing surface. Robert Robinson and Boyd Bambera will come up next. Bambera with an authoritative burnout for the Sealy, Texas-based 2018 model Mustang left side. A 781 at 181 miles an hour has him qualified in the 2nd field. He is currently number 27. How'd you like to go 781 and know you're only the 27th quickest street car on the property? He may aim to change that here. Robert Robinson out of Louisiana. That is a 1980 model Chevy love truck. Yeah, the little compact love trucks. There's still a few of them around. They do make pretty cool race buggies too, but Robert decided to keep some street manners on his. He's aiming to the right side. Yes, indeed. 761 at 174. He picks up 0.2 of a second. Right hand side. Once again, the starting line very good right now. A 117.60 for Boyd. They laid a little bit extra power in it early, and he picked up 0.2 of a second. Not the first time we have seen that kind of improvement, and I doubt it will be the last. here comes our next two, Martin Isray and Mike Dorchek next. Right hand side, out of Biloxi, Mississippi, left side has not made a run yet. The GTR would like to get on the sheet. Coast to an 8:14 at just once. DCT lanes 7 and 8, please. Anthony Reyes and Jonathan Lawman. Lawman on the right out of Louisiana. 2012 Mustang, early qualified at 777. Left side Anthony Reyes and Mustang, the summer car, 746 in this one. So neither driver is going to improve here as both of them did not narrow. Black with a little bit of purple influence on the wheels. She's qualified at 778. She does, 8:15 at 1:31. She's qualified number 22, and I think she was DCT lanes 7 and 8, please. I need heavyweight for qualifier number 2 of the day. Heavyweight. Heavyweight, qualifier number 2 of the day, lanes 1 and 2, please. Heavyweight. Heavyweight, lanes 1 and 2, please. Watching the replay now on Flow Racing, you see Kyle Williams' car immediately goes skyward. He has to pedal out of it. The car almost had no chassis movement at all. It just stood straight up. And Kyle doing a great job of bringing it back to the surface. Looked like it might have touched the front air dam a little, but not much. He did a great job bringing it back down. How about our first pair of side-by-side challengers? Left side, Deshaun Lucky Jr. And Rob Wood, right side. Wood. For Lucky, an 8:28 at 1:66 for Rob Wood. Harry on the right side. Fernando on the right side. 8:64 at 1:57, picking up over the 8:79 he had previously qualified with. Fernando. And Efrain Garcia Jr. will come up in our next pair. The Supra and the 280Z. Pretty cool to see one of these. There's not too many of them that still get exercised on the racetrack. But Iva got a good example of one left side. The Alabama-based 1977 280Z Datsun. We're going to talk about tight space in the interior as well as the engine bay. On his only run he's made so far, a 16:04 shut-off pass. So obviously he would like to be able to improve here and get in the field. Efrain Garcia, 781 out of the Toyota Supra out of California. He is currently in the second. Send personnel down. So Ivo trying to hang on to it there. You saw him driving it through the middle section. C4 Corvette right side. He is currently qualified at 786 and 176. That puts him in the second field. Zach Myers, as I just spoke about, Orlando, Florida based, the OG Stop Rocket. And they turned up the win. 777, a little bit better at 180 miles an hour. So that will move him to the number 21 spot, solidifies. Here comes our next pair. Stacy Barnett right side out of Colorado in the Mustang. Jalen Johnson left side, also in the Mustang, in the silver one. Right side gets aggressive with it, gets to about the 6 mile mark.
Go, Kel, go.
Left side, right off the start.
Oh, Kel, you got me.
Stacy Barnett, the red Mustang, was on a 787, so Stacy will stay on that. Chad Quick and Wayne Willoughby next. A pair of Mustangs on the starting line. The S550 chassis, 2015 left side for Willoughby. 865 series qualified. Chad Quick on the 2011 right finish line. Goes 886, slowing about 2/10. Keeping the same speed though, 158 miles an hour, a 14060 foot is. Here comes our next pair, Ryan Wagner and Logan Day. Wagner on the right side, 2018 model CL1 Camaro out of Oklahoma. 837 and 165, his best time. Logan Day left side out of Port St. Lucie, Florida, the ex-daily driver for the college student, now pressed into race car duty. It still has all the tags and everything on it, but he added a Whipple supercharger to it. He said he immediately needed to find a new daily. Left side, 2016 model Mustang, currently qualified at 825 and 170. Tyler Garcia out of Seabrook, Texas, a very cool looking nostalgia 1990 model hatch Mustang. It's got the Celine wing and Celine front air dam on it. Kind of gives me some kickbacks to high school, honestly, but probably back then, not running 840s at 161. from Parker Jones. We'll see where he brings it down. Just before the 330 mark, and the front nose never touched the pavement. He was looking at a lot of sky on that run there. Tyler may be applying for his pilot's license here shortly if he doesn't already have it. Joseph Cortez next on the right-hand side, and Michael Mejia on the left side. Mejia in the 2021 model Chevy Camaro, currently qualified 847 at 162. That's the white car. Joseph Cortez out of Tempe, Arizona, 2003 model Corvette. I believe that is a C5, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to keep up on my body styles on everything. Currently qualified at 790 at 181. So a 790 0.06 of a second. Material he needs welded, but Stacy Barnett in spot number 51 needs a welder. So if you have a welder on site, or if you know where one is located close, if you would, please go over to spot number 51 and help out a fellow racer. Stacy Barnett is looking for somebody to help weld something back together so he can stay in competition. Luckily, that thing actually stayed on the entire way. We've seen that car in streetcar takeover coverage previously. We'll bring up a Corvette Mustang next. Texas in the C5 Corvette 2002 model left side, 823 at 174 his best run. That qualifies him in the third field. Charles Saito right side out of Weston, Florida, making the tow from the Sunshine State over here to Texas. The 2017 Mustang currently qualified at 779. That puts him in the second field. And unfortunately, he just bumped right through the beam, so he will not get any T on this one. And Taiwan. So what they do, ladies and gentlemen, if you see a car knock the tires off and they pedal it and get back after it, and you might be tempted to think, well, hey, Cody Rogers out of Maryland, the 2017 Mustang, the blue carbide side, backing up after his burnout, 783 at 179 for Cody Rogers. That's where he's currently qualified. That puts him in the third field currently. James Shower out of Pueblo, West Colorado. A very nice 1998 Chevy Camaro, the first year of the LS body style. He is currently qualified at 810, 173. That gets him the number 39 spot currently. And I misspoke, my apologies. Cody Rogers is actually at the bottom of the second field at the number 29 spot. So both of these cars are solidly qualified in the field. Not sure if either one is going to make a full pull. We'll just have to wait and see. Because sometimes people are good with where their previous numbers are. They won't make a full pass. They'll just let the game on and change their qualifying position. Team makes a full pull. 172 top end. Cody Rogers going 834, just 113, but a 485 at 147 to the 8th mile. A solid, and I mean very solid, mid 7-second possible car. Nick Fosna and Rick Crawford next. Nick in the Mustang on the right side, trying to back up after his burnout into just the right spot. The Mansfield, Texas-based Mustang has not made a pass yet. He's not on the qualifying sheet. He will line up with, I believe, personally, the world's loudest Pontiac G8. If you've got one that's louder, let me know. Rick Crawford, who has pulled some pretty cool wheel stands earlier in the week, qualified at 795 in the Pontiac left side. Only good enough for number 29 qualifier. That's just how tough it is. Jordan Martin and Jimmy Dale. Coming up next, Jimmy Dale. ride, currently qualified at 861, 146 out of Texas. Jordan Martin, the Viper, left side, out of Illinois, 2013 model. 781, 189 for Jordan Martin. So both cars currently qualified. We'll see if either one of them improves on their previous run. They're both in. Just 141, left side 757 at 152. Both of them. Mo and Barney comes up right side. The Smithtown, New York 2019 Lamborghini and Luna Tran. Tran out of Garland, Texas, 2020 model Nissan GTR left side. Left side is currently qualified at 805. Right side currently qualified at 778. And Luna has lifted. Will coast to a 911 after going 533 at 127 the half track. And Mo and Bonnie goes to about 150 foot mark and then completely stops. So could have been some transmission issues. Maybe the car came out of gear and he thought he would be able to get it back in. But either way, unfortunately, 676 at 212. As good as that is, that's the number 3 qualifier. Early from the truck, but a 1.071 60 foot. You tell me that we don't have traction here at Texas Motorplex, I will give you the digits to prove you wrong. 114 on the 60 foot for Eric Leferrier, but has problems just after that. It's out of gas early. 439.3 at 164.23 on the Dirty Taco. Looked like they probably lifted somewhere after that. I'm gonna guess probably ran it close to the 1,000 foot and clicked it off because the speed was down about 14 miles an hour, but it's a good tune-up pass that looked good on the first 8 mile. So they will stay in their respective spots that they were previously, number 1 and number 3. Now, we will bring up Buck Lemoyne. Lemoyne out of Louisiana, currently qualified at number 14.